mining run, Arkadia underground mining run. The reason this is going in 2 parts, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to push this to YouTube, is because there was an issue. The game bugged out. I had to re-log in, and I'm streaming this right now to Twitch. So it's a little bit harder to merge everything together. I probably should be recording this to my hard drive at the same time that I'm streaming, but I'm not. So that's how this is going. Anyways, sorry about that. And to those of you in chat, I guess we're back on. Oh, and Z-Tech, yeah, sure. I'm more than willing to add you. Just send me your name, and I'll probably do it after I get done with this stream, if that works for you. Shout out to everybody who's just joining the stream now. I know there was a bit of a brief intermission there, but we're back to working order, hopefully. I know slowly through streaming Entropia, I'm getting a few more followers on Twitch. Slowly growing. Slowly. And those of you who are wondering too, like, you're more than welcome to add me in Entropia. Like, this is a small community, so I'm not too worried about being like swamped in friend requests or anything like that. I'm not a complete asshole, but every now and then I will miss messages, so yeah. Oops. Do we have a... Can you guys hear me? Someone just said, can you hear me in chat? Okay, alright, so someone can hear me. One of you guys can't hear me. So that's a Twitch thing, not a my stream thing. Which, alright. I got everything working. I'm glad. Because I've had that happen before, where I'll record a video and it'll be like, the mic's muted the whole time. I used to have a really good microphone and then I broke it. So there's a brief segment for like a few months where you can hear my videos like go up in quality. Then I threw a really kick-ass party and the microphone got broken. I don't know. I just leave shit laying around my house, and there's a party, someone stepped on it, it broke, whatever. But that microphone had this mute button that you could sort of accidentally push. So I'm saying it's a kick-ass microphone, but it probably wasn't because it had this big flaw. And yeah, pushed that, did a nice little, I forget what I was doing. I was doing a playthrough or something or other, and got nothing out of it. Because, well, I mean, I played the game, I had fun, but didn't get a recording. It's just gameplay muted. Completely muted. But I'm sure everybody who goes on, does YouTube or Twitch has that happen. Twitch is a little bit easier because if you've got someone watching, at least they'll tell you like, hey, can't hear you, try again. YouTube, you're just recording something for the future. That's why I sort of like this setup best, because I can interact with you guys that are here, but I can still make content for YouTube, and so far no one's complained. I will do the how-to videos strictly offline, so if I'm doing like some sort of event, something that's like how to do this, how to do that, I'm not going to stream it on Twitch because those videos are very short, and there's no real reason for me to be interacting with anybody when I'm doing that. Like, you don't want me to tell you like how to hunt economically and then have me answering a question in between by someone. That won't be of any use to anybody, I feel like. Anyways, if any of you guys have questions that are watching right now live in the stream, feel free to put it in the chat. If you're watching at any time other than the time I'm not streaming, feel free to put the question down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer it either in text or in the next video if you want. Well, maybe not the next video, but in a video eventually. There's been a few things requested. I'm going to try and get to them as soon as I can. It's just, it's hard. And if I haven't gotten your request and you requested like a month or two back, feel free to ask it again. And yeah, someone just mentioned how well places treat you when you go there for the first time. That's definitely true. And I've noticed this too, like if you log off and you don't play Entropia Universe for a year or two, you're way more likely to hit a global. I don't know if anybody else has had that experience, but like when I log out of the game, when I don't play the game for like 3 months, 4 months, whatever, I took a long vacation once. It was a 4-month vacation. Came back. All right, let's try this game out. Like, it's something to do while I catch up on the latest television show or whatever. I hit 2 globals in a row in under 50 PEDs spent. Let's go through this door. Looks a little shady, but we're gonna make it happen. It was insane. Like, yeah, there's definitely something to it. There's something to go into a new place or taking a break and then coming back to the game. There's something in their algorithm that says, like, we need to get this guy back in. It's almost like that, like, the drug dealer who, like, offers you free drugs or something like that. Free heroin or something like that to get you hooked. That's what they're doing. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, I'm talking to people in chat here, but basically everybody's agreeing. When you come back, like, they want you to keep playing, so they'll give you something nice. And someone asked, do I like hunting or mining more? It really depends on what mood I'm in. I like mining right now. It's a lot easier to talk. It's a lot easier to just sort of get through a thought. Hunting is definitely a lot of fun. I like with hunting that you get more sort of unique loots. I found that very cool. But yeah, I don't know. It really depends on the mood. I guess I end up mining more, but that's just because I'm not the greatest hunter in the world. And mining, at least I feel like I'm on the same level as everybody else. Hunting, it's like I'm out there shooting something. I'm like, oh, I've played probably like 20 years longer than this dude. No, I've played way longer than this guy, and he's just obliterating everything that I see, and I can't do it. Part of the reason, too, is they made skills a lot easier to get, which is great. I completely agree with that, but when you're an old player, that sort of sucks because I put a lot of my time in when skills were super hard to get. So I had this curve. So like at one point, I was maybe like top 20, top 30% in the game. Now I'm nowhere near it because if you're new, it's a lot easier to get skills. Really appreciate that. If you're super old, it's easy to get skills, and if you're newer, it's easier to get skills. Those people in the middle sort of lost out on that, but we got a lot of great opportunities too, so I can't complain. Let's see if this run was good. I feel like this is going to be not as great as my last run, but we're going to give it a go. I might even add a few more PEDs to this just to level out this run. So the basic is like, this part 2 video is going to be very short if I don't add anything. Alright, so we only got treasure, and we got 50, we made a profit on that one. Not bad. So we made a 5 PED profit on this run, which is, that's something. I didn't expect that. I'm surprised. I thought I was going to lose money for sure. Huh. Oh, sorry. I'm reading a comment here. Someone saying mining's worse than drugs. Yeah, like mining, I don't know. Like when I get into it, like I start using these big amps and I'm just going hardcore on it, and it's not the best. Anyways, it's not the best for my PED card and for anything that's been sitting in storage for a while. Anyways, I'm gonna do an additional like 10 PED run here just because that mining run went pretty good, and I want to make this part 2 a little bit longer, so you'll have to excuse me. This is actually going to be a 60 PED mining run, but I'm not going to let anybody know that until they get to the end of this video. So, you know, if you're watching, you get bonus content. And if you're not watching, you really don't care about the bonus content. So, we're good. Yeah, I feel like I should just be mining treasure, but I want to keep giving Matter a chance. I want to give it that shot to redeem itself. I'm only going to drop 3 PEDs and 3 probes. That's all I get for 10 PEDs. Oops. This is going to kill me, isn't it? Let's run around. Oops. I'm getting a little too close here. But yeah, it's looking like Arkadia Underground. Oops, sorry about that. I switch over real quick to read Twitch. But yeah, it's looking like Arkadia Underground. You mainly want to be going for treasure. And treasure's what takes up the majority of your PEDs here. Like, look at this. Treasure takes 1.5 PEDs to find. So that's you're doing a big drop when you're going for treasure. Let's actually give that a shot. Let's just look for treasure here, because that's really all I've been having luck with. I'm going to do 5 drops. Let's see if I do any better than before, right? So, I don't know. Let's see if I find anything. If I don't find anything, maybe I should be doing ores and matters and everything else. But I'm just going to give this a shot. And this run, all I found is treasure. So 25 PEDs I wasted to find nothing, and 25 PEDs I used to get 55 PEDs of loot. And someone in chat asked, how do you raise the value of an item? It depends on the item. If the item's L or it's something that's stackable, you really can't raise the value of it. You've just got to get more. If the item's like a gun, clothing, anything like that, something that isn't L, so that would be, I don't know, why isn't this loading? You get, like, this is an L, right? This is something that you can put value on. I do have a gun here, oh, perfect. This has the L next to it, which means you can add value to it. If you can't add value, just find a repair terminal. You're gonna find that just sort of anywhere by a teleporter. Find a repair terminal, put the item in there, and then repair it for however many PEDs of value you want. If you look through my videos, you'll see me doing it. In this video, I don't think I recorded it. No, I didn't record it. In some videos, though, you'll see me actually adding to the value. I think I did that in the... I don't even know. I don't know what videos I did it in. But basically, find a repair terminal, put your item in there, and bump up the value. You can do it with multiple items, too. So if you want to max out an armor set, which you really should be doing, if you're hunting, you want your armor to be max TT, because then it decays less. So armor should always be as fully repaired as possible. If you're planning to sell armor, then you want to get the TT lower because it'll sell for more. But if you're not planning to sell armor, you want it to be max value. So if you've got an armor set, you can just highlight the whole thing. I think my armor actually needs to be repaired. You could do something like this, highlight the whole thing, dump it into the repair terminal, and just max out that slider. And then you repair all of it. I know that's one of those things that's very hard to do. Like when you realize you've got to put max TT onto all of your armor, it's a big task. Do it slowly. If you don't have your armor maxed out, just slowly add a little bit to it every now and then, and eventually you're going to get there. Don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world, too. You're not losing that much. It's just, if you want to be 100% economical, that's the way to do it. And I think that's still a fact. If I'm wrong, someone let me know in chat or in comments. Whatever works. Alright, so one more drop, doing only treasure. I found nothing. So this, I've taken a win and converted it to a loss if I don't find anything here. So here goes nothing. Let's pray for something here, folks. Otherwise, I'm going to deem Arkadia a lost cause. Not really. I actually did pretty good still. No, nothing. Alright. Do I have... Ooh. Can I do a little bit more here? So I have enough to do a few more. I can do some ore drop, mineral drops. And this is actually a weird bug in the game that I've noticed, right? So if you look, because these probes aren't stacked, I can't combine it all. So if I stack them, now, ta-da! All of a sudden I can do that. It's a bug. They shouldn't... it shouldn't happen, but what can you do, right? I'm not in charge of coding. I can't talk to those guys. But yeah, that's definitely a bug that you've got to have an item stack to use it all. At least I think it's a bug. I don't think it was a thing before, so I don't know what happened. Anyways, let's end this run. All right, so we got nothing. Yep, I took a pretty good run. Converted it to a 5 PED loss. Still not the end of the world. Could be worse, could be better, but so far I'm liking the underground. I'm getting skills, I'm finding loot. I've got a pretty good chance of finding a global here. Like, you guys have seen those loots that are higher, so if you want to see some cool global action, get some hoffs, this is probably one of the better places to go. And you know, that's not all you're looking for. Like, if you go to hell, if you go to hell or you go to like FOMA, you're really going for that global. If you don't get a global, you're not getting any loot at all. At least here you're getting something. So if you really want that global, you can amp up. You'll get it for sure. And if you're like me, you want to just use a normal F105 finder, whatever, normal finder, you can still run around and you've still got a decent chance of finding a global. Anyways, hopefully this video was informative. Sorry about the two-part video. If you guys don't know, I don't do ads or anything like that. I don't monetize, at least for now, any of the videos that are just PED mining runs. So I didn't do this for money. I know some people split videos into parts for money. I didn't do that. There's legitimately an error. You can ask the people that saw it in Twitch. There was. You can even look at the end of the video. You'll see that error. So hopefully there's no conspiracy theories, but some of you guys have come up with some weird ones, so I've got to address it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace. And for those of you in chat, I'll stick around a little bit longer. If you got any more questions, just ask them.